Okay, what's going on, guys? We are back with the third episode of the Untitled YouTube chess series. Just played a miserable game that got a scrapped recording because my commentary was bad. So we're back. Never left, to be honest. So I always like to look at what this is going to be threatening to win. Yeah, these moderns are interesting. I tend to get an okay position. We'll see. Yeah, seen that one before. I guess Queen D2 is fine here. I don't know. I don't think he captures. I don't think the bishop captures. It does. Okay. So now we just have h4, h5. He hasn't castled yet. This is a pretty natural square. We can castle long. We can play e5. Takes, takes. I don't really like that. F4 doesn't seem bad. Well, it doesn't weaken the square, and I don't really want the knight coming to capture this bishop. So we can play bishop h6 and stick the king in the center. I don't think that's the worst move in the world. And that is the point of playing queen d2. Also just allowing these ideas. Okay. Can't castle long. It's interesting. Wow. Okay, positionally, just like holes. He can't castle this way, so this pawn here feels like it should be okay. A lot of things to look at here. Castling long is probably fine. Taking, I don't like at all. It has to be defended. I like d5, to be honest. I think the more I look at it, the more I like d5. Although, but then this bishop gets sad. But the alternatives are also just so bleak. Castling long takes ed, rook takes d4. It's a little dicey for him as well. I mean, we have a central, but I don't think I want to let up this central blockade. He has no bishops left. I mean, a dark square bishop would be great for him, but he doesn't have one. But then again, neither do I. I might play bishop b5. Yeah, he's going to castle long, which makes total sense, but I wonder if I should have played this first. No, because then this. Okay, so the biggest problem in this position that we need to solve is the placement of this bishop. And like, if I can trade it off, I don't know. Because then this knight has like some big prospects, and I don't like that. Yeah, our position's honestly not the best. Bishop h3 feels like a good square for the bishop. Okay. Yeah. We're probably going to castle long too. Interesting game so far. We negate. Okay, now we don't negate the development of this piece anymore. I'm really afraid of that. And I don't know how much I can do to stop it. So we need a plan. we can pin. Queen's just not very active here. We could bring the queen back. Could put the queen here, here. Yeah, excellent point. Let's just play queen e3. And we have some sort of semi-balanced game here. There's the big imbalance is that we have the space on the queen side. So typical positional play dictates that you attack where you have more space. Okay, so this is an interesting move. He's trying to land a piece here. And there really isn't much I can do about that except for play this, but he just takes it. We can play a4, a5, a6. Provoke some weaknesses. I don't hate that move. And if he lands a piece here, there really isn't much he can threaten. I mean, the space is annoying. He does threaten this piece, but like I can just move it here. Then the knight lands here, and stuff just gets a little murky. This is a one-move threat. Does that do anything? No, he can't even play that. He has to play. So let's try this. You can't play this. You have to provoke some sort of, yeah. Now we play a4, threatening a5. Can't take because it's mate. I think I like that. Takes, 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 takes. Is there anything better? Can't really take here. Can't take here. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, let's play this. Keep it spicy. A5. Okay. That's excellent for us. I think that's just mate in 2, no? Oh, no, it's just mate in 1. Oh, yeah. Woo! Okay. Not my sharpest game. Not the best. Not the worst game I've ever played, that's for sure. But a couple interesting positional ideas you can take away from this one. We'll take an 88 accuracy's cap score. So yeah, this is pretty standard stuff. This is all things you've seen a million times. This is interesting. This is already bad. Can you play e5 already? No, not even close. Is h3? H3's that good. And if queen takes f3, I don't understand how this is like... No, okay, so it's not that good. h3, queen e2. Queen e2 is the second. Queen e2. Interesting. Okay, so it's not actually that good. I want to check. So if we put this position into the database, we flip. Here, here. I'm going to make it transpose, so I don't really care all about the move order that much. Here, here. No? Oh, I played the wrong bishop move. Oops. Here, here. We need a knight here. And a knight here. So bishop e2 is fine. Did I do this right? No, I didn't. Okay, whatever. You know what? We'll do this. Wow, so knight c3 is already like... This is already like a major sideline with bishop e3. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, it ends up transposing, I think. Once you get here, there's like a million different things you can do. This is just one way to play. You can play bishop f4, I'm pretty sure. That's not great. I don't know. This is the way that I always did, just to preempt the pressure on d4. But you can always play c3 and blunting this bishop's diagonal anyway. So maybe there's something to be learned by playing these moves. Bishop e2, bishop g4, you know, that kind of thing. Okay. But, going back to our real game, pretty standard stuff. I still don't really understand why that's that bad. This just feels good for white, because you have this big center, your pieces are more active. I mean, this bishop can come to life eventually. But, yeah, this is not great. Positionally, I thought this was fine, just trading off the bishops. It's still relatively equal. More critical way to play would be to just play h4 now, which I had looked at, but I ruled against because I didn't think it was the best way to play. d5 is already bad. Castles is one of the moves I was considering. ed, rook d4. I thought this was not great for white. Just because this rook feels awkward, this queen feels awkward. You could play bishop h3, queen e3 are all moves that thematically we had talked about. So bishop h3 is fine. h4 is good, because you want to just attack this weakness, I suppose. Even though it looks like he's going to attack our castle king side. So castling long is a mistake, because he should have went for this earlier, which he ended up doing. Good on the opponent. Castling long is bad. You should just attack and keep your king in the center. I dislike Stockfish for that very reason. Queen e3 best move. Knight b5 best move. a4 best move. Ooh, man. That was awesome. 4 best moves in a row. Just to prompt a... I wonder what's best here. Knight f4. a6. a6, a5. Knight c8. Just defending the square. But, like, look at this. The engine says equal, but white has all of the pressure here. I mean, 3 pieces on the back rank. This knight's... I mean, it's going to participate. This queen has to... I don't know. I can see how it's equal, but it's more pleasant for white, for sure. So this was a pretty sloppy game, I would say, with just this ideas getting muddled with some of the opening stuff. Overall, no huge glaring mistakes. Definitely things to learn, like when to just launch your flank pawns, even if it's not directly correlated to like a kingside attack, because this was never going to be the way that they castled anyway. a4 before you castle, because same thing, more space over here means you should be attacking over here. So, and that's why knight b5 ended up being a solid move, just because this central presence, this blockade is just so strong. So, yeah, interesting one. There's a reason I'm 1600 and not a grandmaster. Not yet, that is. So thanks for watching. We're going to keep this up, grind until we're big, and we'll be big, and you'll remember me when I'm famous. Thanks for watching. Bye.